Hello, my name is Leila Luciano. I'm running for class representative. I strive to support the class of 2027 by making sure that your ideas, concerns, and suggestions are listened to. As class representative, I plan to address all your ideas and concerns and bring your thoughts to meetings to ultimately improve our class to ensure your voice is heard. Communication is also very important to me, therefore I want you to feel comfortable coming up to me and sharing your concerns to discuss in meetings. If you choose me to be your class representative, I promise to work hard, be responsible, and to always have your best interests at heart. I promise to put our class first. Thank you for your time.
Hello, class of 2027. If you don't know me already, my name is Ruth Patel and I'm running for class representative. Next year is one of our most memorable years at NHS. It is important to be heard by the Board of Student Executives that serve your needs every day. The current council has done an amazing job attending to your voices to provide the high school experience we all deserve, and it is my mission and hope to continue upholding this value. Truthfully, senior year is right around the corner, and if there's ever a time to have your voice heard, it's now. Being class representative allows me to listen to your concerns and apply them wherever I can. Within the past 3 years, I've created bonds within various groups in our school and I adapt fairly well in different settings. Voting for me means voting for someone who is dedicated to inclusion of the student body and making sure every student feels understood and valued. Thank you so much for considering me as your class representative, and I hope to earn your vote.
Hi, my name is Grace Palumbo and I would be honored to be your junior class treasurer. Some things to note is I was representative the past 2 years and I worked very hard to contribute for our graduating class. I made the cake pops for all the candygram sales and put lots of work and effort into the junior formal decor. These past years have been very successful between the ideas, fundraisers, and lots of hard work contributed by all the officers. By voting for me, I can assure you I will seek opportunities for our class to experience and raise money that will go towards future events or dances. I will take the time to listen and be open about any ideas you guys have and put every foot forward to make sure our time here is memorable. Thank you for taking the time to listen, and I hope this encourages you to vote Grace Palumbo as treasurer for class of 2027.
Good morning, my name's Samantha Bitton and I'm running for the position of secretary for the class of 2027. I've held the position of secretary for the past 2 years and have contributed to all events, fundraisers, and meetings our class has held. Being able to make our junior formal super successful was one of the highlights of my experience in this position. And I'm excited to be able to make our senior year just as fun. As a group, we worked so hard to raise funds for our class and set up many fundraising opportunities as possible. As secretary, I make sure all voices are heard and I am open to hearing any ideas. I'm excited to be running for the secretary of the class of 2027 once again and can't wait to make our senior year as successful and enjoyable.
Hi, my name is Ava Vasquez and I am excited to be running for vice president for the class of 2027. I'm an honor roll student who participates in Key Club, HOSA Club, Red Cross Club, and Student Council. I'm also a part of the NHS cheer team. Even though I have other obligations, I make sure that none of them conflict with one another. This year, we have raised an amazing amount of money between all of our fundraisers. I believe I am the best fit for vice president because I am responsible, I always stay organized, and I have good communication skills. As vice president, I'll make sure that everything stays organized and we raise enough money to go towards things that matter to us for our senior year. I hope you vote for me to be your vice president for the 2026-2027 school year. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm running for class president because I want to make this year better for all of us, not just a few people, but everyone. I'll listen to your ideas, take your concerns seriously, and actually act on what matters to our class. I want to help create more school spirit and better events and a strong sense of community so we can all enjoy our time here. If something isn't working, I won't ignore it. I'll work to fix it. This isn't just about me, it's about us. Together we can make this a great year. Thank you, and I'd really appreciate your vote.
Hey Raiders, this is Josin Delgado and I'm running for president of the class 2027. Let's talk about prom. We all want it to be an extraordinary experience and make it a breathtaking memory. To make that happen, this class needs someone willing to take real action, someone who knows how to hustle, negotiate, and stretch every dollar. And let's be honest now, who wants to pay a fortune for a mediocre event? What I'm offering is work. I will show up, execute, and deliver tangible results. I'll make sure we build a memorable senior year because leadership isn't just a title to put in your college application. It's the relentless pursuit and execution of the duty. Now, I'll be straight with you. Not a lot of people know my name yet, and other candidates might sound more familiar to you. However, knowing someone's name doesn't make them the best for their position. Ask yourself honestly, do you prefer a familiar face that delivers nothing, or will you take the new face hungry to seize every opportunity for the class of 2027? If we want better, we should vote Delgado.
Hi, class of 2027. I'm Noah, your class president. I'm asking for your vote to finish what we started. Over the past year, we've made change happen. We've advocated for donations from local businesses, gathered feedback to better represent your voice to school leadership, and organized a junior formal worth remembering. But we're not done. Senior year is the year we've been waiting for. Next year will be filled with traditions, milestones, and moments that define us. I refuse to let our final year at NHS be anything less than extraordinary. So here's my promise to you. I will continue working hard to lead, to listen, and to deliver for our class. I will push for the events, support, and leadership our class deserves. I will protect traditions that matter, and when something isn't working, I will be the one in the room making noise until it gets fixed. But most importantly, I will continue working for you. Together, let's have an amazing senior year. Vote Noah Blasiak for Senior Class President. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Natasha Nason, and I'm running for Junior Class Representative. If I'm chosen as class rep, my main goals are to directly help the other members of the Student Council Board and to serve as a strong point of communication with our class. I know that cooperation and responsibility are important for this position, so I can promise that I will be an effective member of the class board and be ready to assist with whatever is needed. I'm also aware that the representative needs to be approachable and a good listener to the members of our class. I'd like everyone to be aware that this is what I will be as class rep. I want everyone to know that they should feel free to communicate anything with me, and I will work to share any concerns or suggestions with the rest of the board. I know this goes both ways as well, and I promise to work to keep everyone informed on events and other news once the council has decided on it. I'm prepared to work with both the other members of the Student Council Board and all of you in order to make our junior year the best it can be. If you feel the same way, I would truly appreciate your vote for class representative.
Hi, I'm Peyton Sanchez, and I'm running to be your class representative. As we continue through our high school journey together, we still have the chance to make these last 2 years ones to remember. One thing I truly value is making sure everyone feels included and heard. I promise to bring your ideas to student council meetings and help organize fun and meaningful events to make sure our grade is represented in the best way possible. Whether it's spirit days, fundraisers, or solving problems, I'll make sure your voice matters, and I'm responsible and dedicated and ready to put in the effort to make a positive difference. If you give me the opportunity to represent you, I promise to be someone you can rely on. Thank you for your time, and don't forget to vote Peyton for class representative.
Hello, my name is Juliana Mastroboni, and I'm running for Student Council Treasurer of the junior class. Throughout my time at NHS, I've become a part of the varsity crew and cheer team, as well as play in the NHS orchestra. Most importantly, I've served as treasurer for the past 2 years. Being treasurer is more than just managing money, it's about leadership. Working with my fellow class officers, we keep the best interest of our fellow classmates at the forefront of every decision we make. My job is to make sure every dollar that we raise goes towards a greater high school experience for us students. Over the past 2 years, I have learned how important it is to keep our money secure, budget responsibly, and plan for the future. Whether it is supporting charities or reducing the cost of our junior formal and senior prom, I am committed to working towards a better high school experience. You deserve a treasurer who is experienced and has the best interests of our class in mind, and I am ready to continue that role. I am here to support you, represent you, and cheer you on. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Mia and I'm running for class secretary. Over the next couple of years, we're going to share a lot of important moments, and I want to make sure everything stays organized and runs smoothly. As secretary, I'll keep everyone informed and make sure your ideas are shared and considered by the student council. I want our class to feel heard and involved, so I'll always be open to your suggestions and do my best to make sure they're taken seriously. Whether it's planning events, supporting fundraisers, or helping solve issues, I'll be there to help keep things on track. I'm responsible, organized, and committed to doing a good job, and if you vote for me as your class secretary, I'll work hard to represent you and support our class every step of the way. Thank you for listening, and remember to vote for Mia.
Hi everyone, my name is Kiara Volona and I will be running for our class secretary. As your secretary, I will contribute towards organizing all of the information for our events, communicate any information to my fellow officers, and ensure everyone stays informed about any events or fundraisers our student council creates. I'm someone who pays attention to details, stays on top of responsibilities, and takes things seriously when it matters. I'll help organize and be sure to follow through with any plans. I know how busy school can get, so having someone reliable to keep track of events, meetings, and updates is vital. But I also want to do more than just their basic responsibilities. I want to help make this year more fun and more connected for everyone. If you vote for me, I promise to stay responsible, organized, and committed to making our junior year a great year. I hope to earn your vote for our class secretary this year. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sienna Hunter and I'm running for student council, and I was lucky enough to serve as your class secretary for the past 2 years, and it was such an amazing experience. I learned a lot about how things work behind the scenes, how to get things done, and how to speak up for our class. And this year I want to do even more and help bring more ideas to life. I promise to be kind and really listen to everyone's perspectives, and to always look for ways to make our school better, more fun, and more connected. High school moves fast, and I want to look back and make sure we know it counts. Thank you for listening. I hope I can count on your vote. Let's make this year a year to remember. Thank you.
My name is Rowan Petrie, and I'm campaigning for vice president. I'm running for this position because I want to be someone our class can count on to listen, take action, and make this year the best that it can be for all of us. As vice president, I intend to support both the president and the class. I want to make sure your ideas aren't just heard, but met with action. Whether it's spirit days, events, or fundraisers, I'll help organize and follow through. I also think it's very important to make sure everyone feels included. High school goes by fast, and everyone deserves to feel like they're a part of something. With this position, I will work hard to create a positive, supportive environment for everyone. If you ever have a suggestion or a concern, I'll be someone you can easily talk to. I'll listen, communicate with the rest of my officers, and do my best to represent you. If you vote for me, I promise to stay responsible, involved, and dedicated to our class. Thank you, and I hope to earn your vote.
Hi, my name is Ben Guanzan, and I am excited to be running for Vice President for the class of 2028. I will be a great Vice President because over my years in high school, I have been able to connect with several people and hear what they have to say about our school community. I plan to do many fundraisers that will be able to bring down future expenses such as junior formal and prom, so everyone has a chance to be part of those experiences. Additionally, I plan to create new events where all groups of the class of 2028 can come together and build new relationships with one another. You should vote for me because I truly care about our school community, and along with my fellow student council members, we will be able to benefit both individual students and our entire class as a whole. These are not just words, as I plan to put them into action and help out the best I can. Thank you, and to remember to have an amazing day.
Hi, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Olivia Andres, your current sophomore class president. I'm excited to announce that I'm running once again for next school year. Over the past 2 years, I've gained experience in turning your ideas into real events, real memories, and real results. I know how to get things done, work with administration, and actually follow through on ideas. Next year is junior year, which means one of our biggest events, junior formal. I will not be going into that unprepared. I already have ideas, plans, and connections in order to make it a night that people will want to remember. This isn't a role you want someone learning as they go. You want someone experienced, organized, and ready from day one. If you want a junior year that is truly put together and worth remembering, vote Olivia Andres for junior class president. You will not regret it.
Hi, my name is Michael Claffey, and I'm running for the office of president in the Rising Junior Class Officer election. I plan to support my class by most pivotally enhancing the high school experience for the entirety of my grade. With this, doing everything I can to consider and make everyone in my class feel represented. I hope to personally aid in increasing participation as well as very pivotally, unity. I, if elected, only hope to benefit every individual in my class through this aid. I want to fundraise and build the ability for every rising junior to have the best final years of high school possible, and I want to make sure every single one of you enjoys the effort by using your voices and interests as students. Pertaining to this, I vow to consider and take into account every single person in my grade level I possibly can, whether it is requests, recommendations, or criticisms. I plan to support all of you with the utmost amount of determination and effort a class president can bring, and correspondingly, build a more satisfying and connected experience for all of my fellow classmates, not just with the ideas and interests of those making decisions in mind, but also with more inclusion for all of you. I desire to be the most connected president and serving president I possibly can be, and again, doing nothing but benefit all of those residing in my class. So with that, I sincerely request you vote Michael Claffey for president in the upcoming class officer election.
Hi, my name is Gabrielle Mosca and I'm running for junior class president. For the past 2 years, I've had the privilege of serving as your vice president. During that time, I've worked alongside our board to stay ahead of track with our fundraising. In turn, this will make future dance tickets cheaper so more people get the chance to go. Now, I'm ready to take on a larger role and give even more back to the class of 2028. I will continue to raise money, listen to all your demands, and make junior formal and prom something that everyone looks forward to and is excited to attend. Most importantly, I want to represent you. I will listen to your ideas, your concerns, and your suggestions to achieve everyone's goals collectively. I will lead our class with honesty and integrity. I value everyone's opinion, and I am committed to working alongside my officers to make every voice heard. Through my involvement in clubs, sports, and music, I've connected with many different groups of people, allowing me to truly understand what our class wants and needs, making me a great candidate to be your voice. As president, I will make everyone feel included and informed about what's going on at NHS, and especially the class of 2028. I truly care about our class, and I hope I can earn your vote. Vote Gabriela Mosca for junior class president. Thank you.
Hello everybody, I'm Julia Eliana Velasquez and I'm running for Student Council Class Officer under the position of Class Representative. Here are 3 reasons you should vote for me to make your sophomore year the best you've ever had. First off, I have a background in the areas that matter. This year, my elective is public speaking, argument, and debate. I've been in theater for the past 3 years, and I was in the debate club for the 23-24 school year and the 24-25 school year. So I'd say I'm pretty good at using my voice. These experiences have shaped me heavily as a person and will play a vital role in being the student body's voice when speaking to administrators and staff. Secondly, I was also in student council all of middle school, being one of 3 7th graders in student council and being an active member in all of 8th grade. Third of all, as part of your class, I too wish for the best possible experience, so in order to make school an environment where we as a class feel comfortable and happy, I would love to hear any recommendations or concerns you may have. Thank you for your time, and please remember to vote Julia Velasquez for class representative.
Hi everyone, my name is Sophia Harris and I'm running to continue serving as your sophomore class representative. Over the past year, I've had the privilege of holding this position and I've truly enjoyed every part of it. Working behind the scenes on class activities and fundraisers has been such a rewarding experience. Alongside the rest of our class officers, we've worked hard to increase student participation in school-wide events and within our own class, like our raffle baskets and Raider Fest. Thanks to these efforts, we've been able to raise money and start planning exciting events for the future like a possible bingo night and even a carnival night. If those ideas sound fun to you, I hope you'll consider voting me to continue this role. I'm motivated to keep coming up with creative ideas that everyone can enjoy, while also finding new ways to make fundraising more engaging. Most importantly, I want to continue making sure every student's voice is heard when we make decisions for our class. It would be my honor if you would vote me, Sophia Harris, as your sophomore class representative for next year. Thank you.
My name is Veronica Bukowski and I'm running for sophomore class treasurer. You deserve a treasurer who is responsible, committed, and will act in your best interest, and I am the best candidate for this role. Both of my parents work in the finance world, and through them I'm well educated on the value of money and how to manage it. Additionally, I've gained experience in this role through my time as freshman class treasurer and know all about what needs to be done from my end to ensure success for our class. As treasurer, I pledge to validate that our funds are used wisely and appropriately, to provide accurate reports, to guarantee correct tracking of all funds raised, and to fulfill my obligations with morality and intelligence. I recognize the commitment required for this role, and I'm prepared to manage any and all obstacles. I believe that I have the skills and dedication to excel as your treasurer. I appreciate your consideration and hope to earn your vote.
Hello, my name is Michaela Way and I'm running to be your sophomore class treasurer. I believe I will make a great class treasurer because I'm a very organized person, I work well with others, and I'm great at handling money. I'm a competitive dancer and a part of our school's orchestra, which has taught me to manage my time, stay organized, and work well with the team. I've also been captain of my dance team for multiple years, so I know how to be a leader. I'm in the highest math track and will be taking AP Statistics, which will help me manage our class's finances. These qualities will help me be a great treasurer because I will be able to stay on top of all my tasks and responsibilities, as well as working easily with other officers. If I win, I promise to be an active member and do everything I can to make the sophomore class have the best year they can. Once again, vote me Michaela Way for your sophomore class treasurer.
Hello, class of 2029. My name is Joseph Ugugliero, and I'm running to be your sophomore class secretary. I've had the opportunity to be your secretary this year, and I'm running again to build on what we started and help make next year even better. This year, I've learned how to stay organized, manage important information, and make sure tasks are completed. We've had many successful fundraisers, and if I'm elected again, I will continue to support and improve them. I'm involved in theater and choir, which has helped me manage my time, stay responsible, and balance multiple commitments. Once again, I'm Joseph Ugugliero, and I would appreciate your vote for secretary. Thank you.
My name is Charlotte Romanowski, and I am running for the position of Vice President. I take interest in this position not only to have a title, but to show what it truly means to be a representative of the class. With my position, I plan to fundraise for events which will ultimately lead to my class's success, using events that will be exciting and original. This will also help students connect with one another and essentially create memories that will last a lifetime. Being a leader is one of my greatest passions because I feel as though leadership doesn't just mean authority, but listening to my peers. With my position of VP, I'm able to ensure all of your voices are valued. As your VP, your ideas will be put into action in order to make the school a stronger, more inclusive, and memorable environment. Additionally, I'm a part of the NHS cheerleading team, which only enhances my leadership skills further. Cheerleading is composed of teamwork, communication, and most importantly, a high sense of school spirit. My experience with being involved and enthusiastic with crowds enhances my strong communication skills and will hopefully inspire others to do the same. Once more, I am Charlotte Romanowski and interested in taking the position as your VP. I am committed to bring your ideas to life, assist any students in need, and empower our school as a whole.
Hello, class of 2029. My name is Molly Lee, and I am running for your sophomore class president for the 2026-2027 school year. As most of you know, I was elected as the freshman class president for this past year, and I believe that experience is what makes me such a qualified candidate to represent our class for another year. I was fortunate enough to work with a great team of my fellow officers and class advisors to organize many fundraisers for our class, and I'm bursting with new ideas that I would love to carry over to the next year and possibly more years to come. This opportunity has also allowed me to greatly improve my teamwork skills while also getting better at taking initiative and making executive decisions. Moving forward, I would like to focus even more on the wants and needs of our students. I want our class to be one in which everyone feels welcome and free to share their ideas and have them heard, and I believe I'm the perfect candidate to make that happen. My goal for the approaching school year is to make it even more successful and memorable than the last, and I need your vote to do that. Please vote for me, Molly Lee, as your class president.
Being class president is about responsibility and making school better for students. I'll be a good choice for class president because I understand my classmates, I'm open to ideas from anyone, I'll be organized in planning events, and I can work with teachers in a respectful manner. I'll make sure everyone is heard, and I will improve the school experience. If I get elected, I'll put my best effort forward to be an amazing class president.
Hi, my name is Julieta Tamo, and I'm running for Student Council President. A lot of you probably know that I'm very outgoing and I can talk to anyone, and I'm not really afraid of other people's opinion. And most people who know me know that I like school and I enjoy learning. I also like getting along with people, and I try to make everyone feel included. If I get elected as president, I'm going to do a lot to support our class, such as planning and hosting fundraisers that we can enjoy, and while raising money for school events, I also want some of that money to go to charity, so we're helping others too. I'll do my best to try and get things like possible lunch discounts from local vendors, plan more events, and create more opportunities for trips so you can actually enjoy your high school experience and make memories. I'll listen to your ideas and try my best to include your opinions in what I do, and I'll even try to push for things like occasional no homework days and make sure teachers are aware of it. So yeah, if you want someone who listens and follows through, vote for me. Thank you.